Siju is what he goes by, his first name, 25 years old. He's a college graduate from New Mexico State, Sean. I like to see that in boxing. Small business management, financing. But he right now, I said, did you have a job before this league came along? He says, no, that's why I'm glad to have this league right now. It's tough out there getting a job. It's not no fault of his, but he's a bright young man.
Oh, he's a smart guy. He's got a BS in small business entrepreneurship and a minor in finance and insurance as a degree. So smart guy. He's got the college education behind him and trying to make some noise in the light heavyweight division of the
light heavyweight division, and he's trying to, working with Pat Burns in Miami, it's a pleasure for him. He's trying to change his style. He says, I used to be a banger, now I'm working on angles and styles.
Ladies and gentlemen, from your Memphis Force, Imre.
Okay, here's the Hungarian when we're talking about, Sean. Here he comes. He looks like a boxer. That's the first thing I noticed. Yeah. He's experienced 27 years old. I said, well, what's your next stop? I mean, you won Hungarian championship 9 times. You're an Olympian, a Hungarian Olympian, so we got another Olympian in the ring. He said, well, this is his last stop as an amateur. He hopes is in London for the Olympics, and then he'll move up to the pro ranks.
Well, he knows what to expect. He's been around the block a time or two. He has been boxing for a long time, so he knows what to expect. Asking him about Shabazz, his corner tells him, his trainer tells him that Shabazz is going to stand right in front of him, and that's just what Imre wants. He likes a war.
Ricky Webb is our referee here in Mississippi. We met some people from the Mississippi Athletic Commission. Our judges, in case you wondered, are from the International Amateur Federation. As we hear more announcements from Chuck Roberts.
Representing the Miami Gallos, fighting out of his hometown of Las Cruces, New Mexico, in the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Sijuola de Shabazz. Ladies and gentlemen, representing your Memphis Force and fighting out of his hometown of Szello, Hungary, in the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a 2008 member of the Hungarian Olympic team, Imre Szello. Our referee for today's fight, Larry Furby. Judges, Tony Germain, Gerardo Poti, and Ricky Webb.
Oh, we'll get going here, and round 1, like I said, scheduled for 5. This is the light heavyweight division. We kind of changed things up leading up to our big headliner we'll be talking about later on, Raynell Williams. But this is going to be an interesting matchup, Sean, because you got a European fighter against a kid from Las Cruces, Mexico, who, I mean, styles make fights, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, most European fighters are the stand-up type. You can describe them. You know what they're about. Stand-up type.
Yeah. They're more boxers. They're not punchers. Imre says that he can fight either way. He can do it all. He's a very confident young man, 27 years old. And how cool is this, that in this league he can be fighting for Memphis Force? It's very cool.
It's cool. You got a kid here fighting,
Hungary.
Guy fighting out of Miami who's from Las Cruces, New Mexico. So they do a good job. They had, in case people were wondering, where do they find these fighters? They're internationally known fighters, the cream of the crop. There was a draft this summer. The teams, the 4 teams in America, Memphis, LA, North America, Mexico City, and did I leave one out? Memphis, Miami, LA. They all chose from this draft all around the world, the other 8 teams around the world, to pick these fighters because they're well known in the amateur ranks, and they're ranked very highly. So it's a great privilege to have a great amateur career and then be able to come here and fight in this league and make some money, get some health benefits paid for, get your insurance. It's a really good break for these kids.
And it's a time to develop your skills too, to learn from the other boxers and learn from the coaches. And you know, with Imre, who is facing you now, he is a fighter that got noticed by the AIBA World Championships in Milan, Italy. That's where they noticed him, and they realized that this is a kid that could be a force in the the Memphis Force. Good combination from him. He starts off to the body and then comes up to the head, does Imre Szello.
Szello is threw a good body shot there. You know, I see Shabazz trying to stay outside of the range if he can.
You know, he does a fine job of moving his head. You know, keep that head moving. Shabazz bending over at the waist to make an elusive target, and that's nice work from him. And both of them know wise enough that they need to jab. Most important weapon in boxing, both offense and defense. Keep that jab pumping. Keeps keeps control of the fight. Keeps your opponent busy. Good combination from Imre.
Yeah, he's doing a good job finding the open spots that he's been looking for to land effectively.
Shabazz comes right back with punches. You know, Shabazz carries that left hand down low.
He also got caught with a left hand too there, Sean. He walked right into a left hand from Szello.
I'd like to see more feints from Shabazz. Feint and then go. You feint him out of position and then you score.
Well, you know, Szello's fighting. He's right in his face the whole time.
Yeah.
I mean, he's just coming straight forward. He's a straightforward European-style boxer. That's what they do.
You know, you can tell by his nose that he's caught a number of jabs. He's a tough fighter. He's not afraid to get hit, to get one of his own in. He wants to land. That was it from round one. Pretty good round, that first round. Szello was putting on the pressure, and Shabazz kind of trying to work the angles.
Well, Shabazz is trying to figure out what he's up against in there. There's a highlight, Sean.
Well, the up and down action from Shabazz went well in that first round. He landed some good shots. He had to take a few shots as well. Szello, you know, as a well-schooled fighter, you know, with somebody like Szello, he's going to come in there and he's going to score. He's going to play off you. So you got to make sure that your game is at the top level.
I know what Coach Bradley said. He says, you know, it's about time we get some wins.
Yeah.
Round 2 scheduled for 5. Shabazz in the blue trunks with the red trim for the Miami Gallos. The Memphis force represented by Imre Szello from Hungary, who's been boxing about 14 years, 27 years old. Quarterfinalist in the 06, 07 European Championships, quarterfinalist in the 07 World Championships, well known in Europe, and an Olympian from Hungary. And he wants to go to London, go to another Olympics, so we shall see.
And a different complexion this round of the fight. They come out very fast, both of them, with a lot of punches.
We see that in this series, Sean. They've got 5 rounds. They kind of the first round maybe figure things out, and then they realize I got to put the go button on, and that's what they do. Nice little jab right there from Shabazz.
Shabazz has good reach. He utilizes his reach and his height. He does a good job of fighting on the inside, but he can't get clocked. Look at the protection from him. You know, I like a guy. He's got that. We talked about his education, his background with his Bachelor of Science degree. I like a smart fighter. I like a fighter that he can carry out maneuvers, I think, better than somebody that's not well educated or don't want to.
Just got caught with a right hand. Shabazz has got good right hand, clean right hand on the button. You can see his reaction. And as we said many times, when they start smiling, that means they're hurt. He got caught right there, Sean.
Shabazz has to get that back. And how do you get that back? Take the play away from your opponent.
Well, now he's going back to his original style, he said, what he was before he got to the Miami Gym. He's a banger. He's in there banging right now. And sometimes to give, you got to take. And he got caught. As Szello, very accurate with his punches, and he found an opportunity to land one in there, and he sure did.
Well, it makes you mad when you get hit. You get upset, you get mad. How dare you hit me that way? They're asking for more right hand from him.
They want more right hands from their fighter, Shabazz. That's one overhand right from Szello right there.
Shabazz needs to set up that right hand. You set it up with that jab.
Oh, he just got caught with the left right there. He's getting caught when he comes in right there, trying to get low, and he's been caught with a right hand and a left hand in this round.
A little different strength from Imre this round than that first round. Remember the first round, it was a feel him out round.
Well, he's got hard. You can hear him down here. He throws hard punches, John. He's digging to the body right there. Crowd reacting to their Memphis fighter. They want to see a victory here for Memphis tonight. And they're depending on uppercut. Nice uppercut there, Sean.
Boy, that is a good fighter. Imre is solid.
Now
Szello. Shabazz coming back. Imre wobbling a bit.
Shabazz came back on the other end of that fight, of that exchange. I think he got tagged there on a quick right hand. But Szello, Shabazz has got him in his type of fight right now. Crowd really pulling for their Memphis fighter.
Oh, good combination.
Great combination right at the end there for Shabazz. Tough round to score.
Boy, Shabazz got a couple of...
He cracked him a couple of times in there. He sure did.
Time, and he retaliated, too, a couple of times. That's a tough round to call. That was kind of a back-and-forth battle.
Keep the hook short. I think he's very good with the hook.
The first round was so slow, and the second round seemed to really pick it up a lot. Here's what happened in that second. A good foot feint from Shabazz, then he comes in with a good combination, but he gets tagged by a good right hand from Imre Szello. A little bit later in the round, it was Imre with a jab. Shabazz moving in, good combination
from
him.
That's the one right there.
A good uppercut with a left hook, good combination.
All right, let's go to round 3 scheduled for 5 here. From Mississippi, just across the border from Memphis. Home team in Memphis. It's Imre Szello in the purple trunks. Shabazz is in the blue and red.
Look at those hands up around the face of Siju. He gets him up there around. It's hard to hit him. You can't pick him off.
He's been doing a good job counterpunching here in this fight, which he said he's trying to work on his angles a little bit. So he's doing well after that second round. I would think we might have a dead even fight.
And it's so tough to change the style of a fighter. He said he used to be a banger, more gritty, but now he's trying to be more of a thinking fighter. You can see him think. He changed from round to round in this fight. Sijuola, huge
body punch down low.
Those hurt. They accumulate in 5 rounds too.
2 minutes left, round number 3 scheduled for 5.
Well, look at that. Look at that. This work from Imre
right
when
hand.
He's backing up. He's backing up and scoring and turning, working the angles.
He doesn't want to be on the ropes because CJ will love that angle.
Well, you're taught in the gym when your back hits the ropes, you slide down the ropes. You don't sit there on the ropes.
See, there he is, right on the ropes of Siju.
As soon as you feel it, you slide down those ropes.
Siju now turning this fight around. He's right there right there fighting in the phone booth.
Boy, that's good. That is good work from Siju.
Overhand right landed. Szello tried to land an uppercut in there. Very high-paced action in this fight tonight. This is what we love to see. Constant action. Round 3. Rounds flying by here with these light heavyweights.
Yeah, they fly by when they're
throwing the whole time.
Like yeah. This is a good fight, good matchup. These are two fighters that have a lot to prove. Imre wants to get back to the Olympics. He wants to win a gold medal. I'll bet you Shabazz does as well. Siju really working on his style, perfecting his punches.
Off the break there, Imre landed a short little right hand, but both fighters throwing a lot of punches in this.
Yeah, these are light heavyweights. They're throwing punches like bantamweights. There's many punches.
36 seconds left of round number 3. Shabazz just got counter with that left, Sean.
That's a good right. That has been a good weapon.
A good right hand once again from Szello.
In the final minute of this round,
Zello's landed some accurate punches, some sharp punches.
He sure has. Oh, that's good left hook and a little wobble from Imre. Is he hurt? Final seconds of this round.
I don't think he's hurt, but he did get caught. I know that Pat Burns is going to be all over his fighter over here, Shabazz. Basically, he's like what he's seen of this Miami fighter.
No joke. It has been he's shown heart, he's shown guts, determination. It's been a back and forth battle. Siju has taken some shots and he's given some shots. There's a look into the corner of Imre Szello. Little deep breath from him.
Yeah, trying to keep his breathing under control.
He's been through this many times before. Good shots from him. Look at those downstairs bodies. Oh, That hurts.
Yep.
You know, the body shots take the wind out of you, too. When you get hit in the midsection like that, it makes you breathe heavily. Very nice work. I'll tell you what, both of these fighters learning a lot tonight. Shabazz, I've seen him change round to round. Look at him here. Pay attention closely to Pat Burns.
Pat Burns was telling me when he got hit a couple times, don't take that in there.
Yeah, get him back.
Get it.
Round 4 scheduled for 5 here in the World Series of Boxing. Hope you're enjoying the bang bang action. They get right back at it. Shabazz in the blue trunks from Miami for the Miami Gallos, taking on the Memphis Force, and Imre Szello, who's been here about 3 weeks in the States, fighting for this team in Memphis.
And I'll tell you, Szello knows what he's doing in that ring. You know, he went downstairs to the body. The reason he did that is he's trying to take some of the steam out of those punches from Shabazz. He's getting hurt from those shots. The way you control the power from your opponent is hit him right in the belly, and a few punches on the right side of his belly will make that right hand wilt.
Brings
Take
it
all
down.
the power. Oh. That's what he's trying to
the
do.
body and the head comes down. Oh, good uppercut there. Yeah, Zello's shown him. He's just a real slick boxer. Is what he is. He's got every punch there is.
He thinks in the ring. I don't think he thinks in English though. I think he thinks in Hungarian. Real hard to talk to him. He doesn't speak any English. Like we said, he just got here. He just got to the United States.
But you know, he's been through many wars in Europe.
And he's got to be so
He's
proud
one of the
of
older
himself.
fighters in our series. He's 27 years old, so when if he gets back to the Olympics in 2012, he's going to be 29.
There's a nice body shot from Shabazz. Shabazz learning stuff too.
I like his defense here. The way he's moving his head, he's staying away, and he's not been hit as much in this round. But he's also got to get in there and launch something. Uh-oh.
Timeout. What is this? Is there a cut? Doctor is going to have to look at a cut.
We got a cut.
There's a cut.
It's what you don't like to see.
Not at all. Well,
Szello says there's nothing wrong. I'm fine. Hell, I've been cut before.
He's
What he's
ready.
saying.
He is a tough, he is a hard-nosed fighter.
He said, look, I've been cut. Oh, now he's coming on with more steam, throwing that uppercut right there. They're going to pick it up right here, Sean. He's going to pick it up because he's cut.
Yeah.
That's
Sense
a
of
natural
urgency.
reaction.
Sense of urgency. You know, nobody wants to see their own blood. When you see your own blood, it makes you angry. Whoa, look at that.
Big shots right there from both fighters. The right hand over the top. Szello just got caught with that left jab. Sijuola's throwing Shabazz is throwing a very good jab. A big hook that missed.
Right on that cut. If you're Shabazz, you go after that cut. You look at that blood. You zero in on every one of your punches has to be on that blood.
Because it's going to affect his. Oh, that right hand was sneaky that Szello just landed.
Szello
gotten up on his toes here after the cut and really picked up the pace, but he's going to have trouble seeing with that blood in the eye. Tell you what, if you like action, we've got it here in the World Series of Boxing. Just sit back and watch it. Just look at this round. Since the cut, I can't even keep up with it. Just sit back and watch him. Just throw.
I'm telling you, they're throwing like bantamweights. The blood's streaming down now. It looks like the blood is going down his nose. It's not going into his eyes, not hampering his vision at this point.
It seemed to energize. Right hand, big right hand from Szello right there. Well, we'll take a look at that cut and get a good look at it, Sean. The position, like you said, it's not really going into the eye, but it's a concern for him. I've seen worse.
Very much a concern. I tell you, when you get cut like that, you don't even know that you're cut. Sometimes you get hit, or you maybe bang a head or something. You get a cut. The only way you know it is when your corner tells you, well, we've got a cut to worry about. Or they stop the fight and ask the doctor to take a look at it. Then you know you have a cut. Here's a look at
Was it from a punch?
That's what happened. That looked like a punch right there.
I think that's why we didn't. That was a punch.
That may have done it right there.
Well, that's good.
These boxers are taught to spin their punches right on the end, right at the point of contact, so that it rips their opponent's face off, the skin on their opponent. And that may be exactly what happened there. I think that's where the cut occurred. Sijuola from a left hand.
Can you believe we're in the 5th round and final round and they're going to go right at it? And Sean, one point about that. If it's a cut from a punch, that goes in the scoring corner for Shabazz there because of the damage that he inflicted. It's not like amateur scoring or the point system now. It's effective punches that he judges. So it's going to be a tough fight to judge. But that was a good round, I think, Shabazz, because of the damage that he inflicted.
Also, that red, the red blood is a shock. Red is a shock to the eye.
Whoa! Well, Shabazz doesn't seem to be hurt too bad, but he got caught with a right hand from Szello right there.
Well, he is tough, I'll tell you.
This is a money round, Sean. I mean, it could go either way.
These are light heavyweights, and they are both well schooled. Siju, they're asking for more pressure from Siju. He's putting it on now, too.
Yeah, they're saying that they believe in his corners. Of course, it could just be corner talk. They believe that Zello's winded a little bit because he has exerted a lot of energy. I'll guarantee you the amateurs, they haven't fought the intensity they fight in the World Series of Boxing ever.
That's terrific. That's good. And it's 5 rounds. It's good, solid action. Good work.
Oh, a body shot right there. Zello's tried that for a while, but Shabazz is in great condition. He's been able to walk through those punches. It's going to be a tough fight to score, I'll tell you that much. Here they go. Man, look at them. They just somebody might get caught here in the final 130.
Down to the wire, and you start off at the body and work your way up to the head. Shabazz.
Half a round, final round left. Been great action in the light heavyweight division.
Both corners urging their fighter to pour it on. Rest tomorrow.
Zello has thrown. That was a clean shot. But you know what? Shabazz has walked right through those punches so far.
He's taking them and come back.
Here he is coming back. Got him in the corner.
Taking him.
Oh, the left hand just got in from Shabazz.
I'll tell you this.
Welcome to America, Szello. You got yourself in a little bit of street battle here. I like the way he throws that uppercut in there.
He is sneaky. He's wise in there. He's got a lot of ring generalship.
45 seconds left in the final round.
Boy, they're both tired. Arms, gloves getting heavy.
I mean, like I said, in their amateur career, they never envisioned having to do this the way they had to go in these fights.
Uphill battle for both fighters. No blood from that cut.
And they did a good job in the corner of that cut. Uh-oh, Szello just landed a big one right there on the inside. Crowd reacting to that. They like it. 20 seconds left of this fight in light heavyweights. Will Memphis finally get their first individual victory of the season? Or Shabazz going to come on in the final 15 seconds and try to steal this round?
What a
10
fight.
seconds left. What a fight this has been. I'm talking about they're throwing like flyweights in there. And they've been going at it the entire time. Shabazz fought a very good fight. Szello fought a very good fight. That was fun.
What a match. This crowd appreciates it. There is a knowledgeable boxing crowd here in Memphis, and they appreciate this action. Good match.
Good matchup stylistically, too. As they're working on Zello's eye right now.
That cut is in a bad position. I think it's right over the nose. It's in between the eyebrows, that cut. And it's a vertical cut. Very hard to get those kind of cuts to heal.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's a very, very close.
The judgment.
You know, I had my scorecard going until about the 4th round, and I was like, you know, these rounds are so close, and these are so vital. It's so hard to call. And, you know, a lot of encouragement from the corner of Shabazz.
Shabazz is a very religious young man, and you know, he told me something I read in his bio. His father is from Africa, and he has 28 children.
Wow.
So he's one of 28.
Holy moly. Yeah. So he always had sparring partners, all of his brothers and sisters.
I guess he did.
There you go.
We like to see this good sportsmanship. It was a good fight. Chuck Roberts is our ring announcer here. He'll be getting the scoring together.
John.
And so, Sean, I'm not even going to guess on this one. I've only done like 500,000 fights, and this one is one of those that I can't. It depends on what the judges are looking for.
It is so close, and there is some point of objectivity in this match. We'll find out now.
Gentlemen, the scores from bout number 2, judge number 1. 50 to 45. Judge number 2, 50 to 45. Judge number 3, 48 to 47. A unanimous decision. Memphis Force Imre Szello.
Wow.
Okay, we got 250 to 45. Look at that. That means he threw a shutout. I don't agree with that, but I don't do this. I don't do the judging. I like Judge 3 to me had it about right.
That's what I thought it was too. I thought it was much closer than that. But the nice thing for Memphis is they get their first win from the 9-time Hungarian champion, Imre Szello. He's really a terrific fighter, and he's going to be hard to beat in this competition. Look at how tricky he is with these shots. Look at these combinations. He scores well. He does a nice job to the body. He comes up top when it's time. He is looking for those openings, and even though his adversary has a degree and is really intelligent, fighting more smart than he has in the past, it was Imre who did real well with that. He scored, he got in, he got out, he was hard to hit, he's very elusive, and he hits very hard.
All right, let's take a look at what's happened so far now. There's the first victory of the season, and they got it from a Hungarian who's happy to be here. He probably never thought in his wildest dreams he would wind up fighting in Memphis, Tennessee for a professional league, but here he is. And I thought Shabazz did a good job. I think he did a good job in this fight, but, you know, now we've got an even. It's 1-1. We got 3 to go.